Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Sekiro. So I thought, while we're here, what are we gonna do? Well, I promised you a victory on this boss, and I don't even think it's gonna be that much of a problem, to be honest. But I also think getting better effects out of healing items seems like an astute use of our resources. I'm assuming that the run back to this boss is not gonna be that bad, because the warriors, except for apparently this guy, should all be dead. This boss seems fun. Excuse me, sir. Hopefully not that hard. Phase 2 throws a little bit of extra poison your way. I gotta tell you, I used to think you were the cleverest man on this rooftop. Excuse me, can't help but notice that the Warriors appear to be back. And I'm not talking about the NBA playoffs. It would be great if they made me fight them.
Unthinkable.
It's kind of a bad run back, honestly. Are you really not supposed to lose to this guy? Like, the fact that they seem like they should make you watch the cutscene again. It's actually offensive to me. Because I'm like, I know I'm not that good, but I didn't think I sucked that bad. Okay, recover posture. We were busy with conversation there. Didn't get to run the combo. What's the combo? This is the combo. You block, or parry, rather. Which we could still work on, obviously. Lucky. You catch him with an Ichimonji. Even if it doesn't hit, it's so important that you recover your own posture. Then remember, you're not in the business of killing him. Not yet. He broke our posture. That's good news. We're not in the interest of killing him. We're in the interest of working his posture progressively lower and lower. We got two big punish windows. One is when he throws gourds at us. One is when he does a big lunging attack or jumping attack. Gives us a double Ichimonji window. You hit his posture. You hit his vit. You get your posture back. I'd rather heal on this one, honestly. Oh, that's what he's hitting you with, dude. He's hitting you with something that makes it so you can't,
Parent is absolute. Their will must be
so that you can't, heal. Genius. I forget what... There was an item like that in Dark Souls 1. I've just forgotten what it's called. Lloyd's Talisman, maybe? The Talisman of the Mighty Warrior Lloyd from the movie Dumb and Dumber. Did you try to hit me with firecrackers? You know what? You've done a very bad job. Because you just reminded me that whenever you don't give me the punish attack and my posture ends up in a bad spot, I should hit you with the firecrackers. Genius. Dude, I gotta admit, that was really good. I wasn't expecting it. We didn't see the fireworks attack the first time. That's what you get for having a little bit of overconfidence. I don't think there is a closer sculptor's idol, unfortunately. Now, I haven't been too shy about telling you. There's a couple boss fights in Sekiro. Haven't necessarily been the biggest fan of. Every single one of those headless fights fits into this category, for the record. This one and the guardian ape so far, find them both very, very positive, very cool. The only thing I'm annoyed with here is the run back. But I also think this is more of like a Dark Souls 1 style run back. You know, once they started being a little bit more, don't you dare, a little bit more prodigious with the bonfires, you didn't have to deal with this very much anymore. But in this one, it's taking me back to the Sen's Fortress before you knew there was another, I bet if you just stab him, you don't have to go through this. Sen's Fortress before you knew there was a bonfire on the roof.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all.
Alright, but here's the thing, Dad, you're using range. That's not fair. We definitely don't want to get hit by the lack of heal. But you know what? We did. What's happening? I mean, if we could kill some time, that would be fine. At least it doesn't block reses. Or resin. Hit him. No! That's okay.
The parent is absolute. Their
Can't help but
will
feel like
must be
culturally,
obeyed. Yet, I'm sensing
maybe this
some
is
insubordination.
more relevant in some places than others. Because when I hear him say that, I'm just like, if you won't clean up my bedroom, those who die are justified. Don't hit me with... Dude, maybe Dad is Lloyd. You ever consider that? The original Lloyd of the talisman's namesake.
No more than a stray.
I'm actually getting my butt kicked by this guy, which is very surprising to me, because at the end of the last episode, I was like, dude, maybe we should just give him one more try. He seems like the sort of boss you're not supposed to die against, so like, I think I'm getting myself out of the habit of using firecrackers. I did it against the guardian ape as well, and like, if I could give a guardian ape post-mortem, I think that the major mistake I made, on a cognitive level at least, was somehow convincing myself using firecrackers was bad, and that we were going to save them for the second phase. And it turns out the secret was really, hey, whenever he's going to do a bad attack, use firecrackers, and you're good to go, my man. Yoink. Thank you. There you go. I'll gourd up. I don't care. I'd rather be at full HP early. Alright, dude. Check it out. You can't attack him. Alright. Alright, alright.
Unthink.
We have to trigger the cutscene, then we can press the start button.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all.
Okay, focus. Great attack. Can't be mad. Of course, just by saying that, you know I'm slightly mad.
One. The parent is absolute.
Okay,
Their
res me.
will must be obeyed. Yet, I'm
Good.
sensing some insubordination.
Good. Bad, but not catastrophic. Quick little Ichimonji. Do some posture damage. Get yourself in there. Quick little Ichimonji. Do some damage. Get yourself in there. It's the Guardian Ape fight, honestly. Catch him. Now, it took me an embarrassingly long time to get this. Now that I understand The gentle ballet. Had to be done. Between posture and vit, and the importance of attacks that raise our own posture while destroying his. That was so dumb. I literally, as he charged me, I was like, hold on, Dad, I'm loading my Roman candles into my wrist prosthetic. You know, it's what I get for coming into this. You know, I never learned the lesson from Darkest Dungeon. Thanks for the unseen aid. The lesson, what's the lesson from Darkest Dungeon? It's the simplest task in the world, dude. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I never learn. You're in trouble, my man. See, stealth. I still do wonder if there's just a better run back, but I mean, that's pretty good. This time, just don't screw it up so bad. Like, he shouldn't be that much of a problem. At least for phase 1, like, we were doing it.
Enough talk.
We had him on
Been a
lockdown.
while since we did this. Give me your all.
There you go. Just embrace the chip damage and stop trying to do too much. That's a complete firecracker situation. Posture's back, and now you can duel. Same difference. Gotta catch him with one of those, you can hit him with one of these. That's greed. Sometimes greed works. Just ask Gordon Gekko. That was greed as well. That did not work. I walked into the cloud. I don't want to give him too much time to recover posture, but I really feel like as long as we're doing Vit, I'm not sweating it. Even Vit chip damage, I'm loving life. Because it makes his posture easier to take out in the future. Finally, he understands. Good start. Tell you, take a second, pellet up. Excuse me, he's still going? I really thought he'd give me the no speech again. It's alright, take your time. Now, I wasn't really loving the situation. Not that bummed. Heal up. That's real bad for your posture. Like sitting in a Staples chair. Good timing on the interrupt. Totally was not desperation. Everything's going okay here. Come on. Sorry, I didn't mean to quote the Joker. Here's the thing. We don't get hit by that, I don't care. I'm content with just about any Vit damage we do. We did walk into the cloud on that one. That's a problem that might require a res. Yeah, that poison's gonna hurt. You know what? Why not? We don't have any poison. Oh, we can't use them. Well, we might as well try to last as long as possible. far as I'm concerned, you wasted your good attacks.
1. The parent is a...
Thought I was what, dead? Had him. Had him. Had him. We know where he is. Had him. Good. I'm telling you, dude. Any vit damage, it's only good for us. He's so sneaky. I never knew my dad was so sneaky. Whatever. We're even on posture. I don't care. I saw a moment. I took it. I'll do it again. Dude, no joke. Guardian Ape is actually a really good training for this fight, I think. Run and heal. Because it teaches you to do something to avoid those cloud-based attacks. Whereas previously, you're just like, there's nothing I could do, dude. It's alright. It's alright. Take your time. Take your time. Just wait until I get healed. Then immediately making it so I can't heal anymore. Doesn't really matter if you don't get a hit, I guess. That's where you'd really, really like to have firecrackers, but you know what? We got super lucky. Keep breaking them. What are you doing? Where are we going? Poison Cloud. He's going for stam gain. That's not that bad. Because our run is not exclusively concerned with posture anymore. There's a lot more like vit to get to posture in my worldview now. So of course I would prefer he doesn't do it, but it's easier to get to him in the future now because of the chip damage. So I'm not gonna risk the win condition. It sounds like when he hits you, he's saying regard. Regard! Like, look at me. See, I'm not sweating this too much. We are running into problems. Those problems almost exclusively, as I see them, are because of the fact that I don't have spirit emblems left. Yeah, we're gonna die.
No more than the stray dog.
I feel like, as bad as that went, and it did not go well, in the second phase, we learned to keep the pressure on him, you need the firecrackers. So I know that this caused us problems against the Guardian Ape, but it might be for the best for us to prioritize firecrackers in the second phase. But then, you know what's gonna happen. Potentially. Not always, but potentially. I'll get to the second phase. Or I'll never get to the second phase, I should say, because I handicapped myself so much during the first phase. I'm kind of surprised that I did so well against this guy on 3 healing gourds the first time. By the way, I know you might be saying, NL, how is it possible? I don't know, maybe this guy's regarded as being fairly tough. But how is it possible you did so well against Genichiro, and then this guy's a real pain in the butt? Dude, I don't have a good answer for you.
Enough talk.
Been a while
I also,
since we did this. Give me your all.
I also know my brain is weird.
1. The parent is absolute. Their will must be obeyed.
We got
Yet,
hit by
I
that.
sense
Whatever that
some
attack was that
insubordination.
completely ruined my posture right off the bat. I would like to not see it again, please. Wow. Dude, okay. Turns out, great Shinobi Owl. My man's no joke.
Stray dog after
I'm also realizing, hold on, based on his pauldrons, did he train those dudes with the double blades that were so annoying? Although many of them lie dead on the way up here, which I guess runs counter to that, but you know, what do I know at the end of the day? So, again, I've been very vocal about the fact that the most important thing, by the way, this is actually the worst grapple in the game, but I've been very vocal about the fact that the worst thing you can do in a From Software game is let yourself be ruled by your emotions. I think that's how you... Please, dude. You know, the verticality of the design, the novelty is worn thin, is all I'm... I know I keep trying to make the jump where it's not possible, and you're like, please stop, but sometimes it works. That's the only thing I want to say in my own defense. If it never worked, that's a different story than if it works sometimes and doesn't work other times. Anyway, what I was gonna say is don't let yourself be taken over by emotion. We have a good strategy, or we have a strategy that we know can work. I liken it because, you know, I make metaphors for whatever's like going on in my home life, you know? So I've been working out a lot. I sort of liken this situation to people who go on like a fitness subreddit and they go, hey, I'm, you know, 20 years old. What's the perfect fitness program for me?
Enough talk.
Been a while
Perfect
since we
fitness
did
program
this.
for
Give me your
anybody
all.
doesn't exist. Find a good one that, you know, thousands of people have used, and just do it. There's no substitute for just getting down there, starting to get some momentum. You know what I mean? Huge moment. Posture's back. I think a lot of people start to run into trouble in From Software games because they don't beat a boss in 3 tries and they go, okay, my strategy's broken. Well, it's possible. But I would say, excuse me, he threw that off the edge. I would say that although it's possible, you know, the game isn't really rocket science. It's not like, you know, oh, he's making too many zerglings. What can I do? Whatever, you got posture. Ruined it immediately after, but that's okay. That's your moment. You know, when man swing sword, block. Maybe a little bit needlessly reductive, but tell me I'm wrong. Well, I'm wrong in the sense that I never use divine confetti. Oh my god, we're so lucky. And there might be like obvious little tweaks we could make to the gameplay here to improve my chances. Like maybe I'm relying a little bit too much on the Ichimonji after not using it at all for so long. Gives us a window. Thank you. See? Also, waiting a moment to use the Ichimonji double seems like a huge, like, mind F for all these enemies. They're all like, oh, he didn't use a second Ichimonji. Then you step in there a quarter second later and just ruin their lives. Can heal. But a res, I mean, not gonna happen, but wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You know what? We still got 14 fireworks, which I will never stop calling fireworks. Good moment. Got it? Got it. Okay, you know what's happening. Don't get... Like, that attack is kind of a gimme. As long as you don't get yourself twisted up over nothing. Big moment. Big moment. Should have waited a second. Maybe you could have interrupted his attack. Might take testicular fortitude larger than I have. Okay, just wait it out. I'm telling you, you can get a lot of mileage in Sekiro by just spamming the parry button when you're scared. It's hard for an enemy to kill you when you're spamming the parry button. It's just the honest to goodness truth. Nah. That was really, really dumb of me. We followed it up with some equal dumbness. And then some really, really intelligent work. Don't freak out. You can respawn. Even if you can't heal, you can respawn. Given the choice, I would prefer to heal. So I probably should have when I had the chance. Lucky me. This is going pretty well. Bait him. Switch him. Screwed it up again. No heals remaining. We need some firecrackers. Huge. Huge. Bait him. No bait. Dude, my blocking finger is getting sore. That was bad. I thought maybe we could interrupt him. Out of spirit emblems. We can heal again. Wait for your moment. That's your moment. You work that posture down. By working the posture down, makes the vit easier to work with in the future. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Honestly, as long as I don't get hit by that, it doesn't matter. We chip the damage away. I honestly don't care if I'm fighting you in the worst way possible. Because I know, as long as we execute, it's gonna work. You can heal up as much stam as you like. As long as I can suss out your pattern quickly enough, nothing you do can stop us. That time, I don't believe it, but we got in there. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come back one more time.
Oh, Shadow, you taught me well.
That's my boy.
I got an achievement, so I'm guessing he's not coming back. Memory of a great shinobi. The great shinobi owl was foster father to wolf. We got the dude! Are we ready for the end game? The Everblossom is a sakura tree and as such is ripe with nostalgia. Takero would likely gaze upon this branch when it once bloomed reminded him of home, one of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir. 2 episodes? 2 of the 3 remaining pieces? Don't mind if I do. Give me the memory, please. The great shinobi owl's unbridled ambition was to obtain the power of the dragon's heritage. Now it is time to let one's true name ring out across all of Japan. Rest, please. That's going to do it for this episode, but I knew it. I knew you'd give me 1 episode. We had this guy under control. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.